I think there is this, can be compared this way. I think there is this like barely conscious podcast that plays in your mind over and over and over every day. It's just barely conscious. There are multiple episodes. There are 3 or 5 or 7 episodes. They're like pretty short, but they play. Just as things happen in your day, these podcasts just sort of play in your mind, just below the conscious level. For instance, when your boss, your team leader, he calls you and he just sort of says, sort of curtly, hey, I need to meet with you later today. Click. I guess phones don't click anymore. That was a give, wasn't it? I mean, that was a tell. That dude is old. He thinks phones click. Forget that for a moment, all right? He hangs up the phone. And what happens to you? The first episode of the podcast begins to play in you. It's going to be bad. They're going to tell me that I'm not getting the job done. And just like my dad told me over and over when I was a kid, I'm never going to amount to much because I'm too lazy or I'm not very smart. And so what's the use of even trying at this job? And then you meet and they want to review really boring liability policies for your company. And what did you do? You just wasted a portion of your life on your thoughts. Your own thoughts wasted your day. Your own thoughts drained you. Your own thoughts just more deeply ingrained in you that you're something that you are not. It's the podcast that plays just right below the surface of your conscious thinking. Except repeated over and over and over, those thoughts build neural pathways in your brain and they become strong and they become the only way you can think about yourself. That's the power of your thinking, the negative power. And what happens? An identity is formed. An identity is formed in you that isn't even true about you, but you're making it true by how you think. And then episode 2 plays about how unlovable you are. And episode 3 then plays about the excuses and the justifications that you have for your out-of-control debt or that you're letting pile up or how justified your out-of-control anger is. And they play over and over and over every day. Maybe, just maybe, it turns out that the most important thing you could do to fix what is wrong inside of you is to fix your thoughts. To fix how you think. And so that's what this series is. It's going to be nuts and bolts for how to do that. And I promise you, it's not going to be empty. It's not going to be evaporating cotton candy. Sacred Scripture shows us that God gives you the ability to significantly change the way your mind operates. It's powerful. And if you can change your mind, if you can change the way you think, you can change the way that you live, you can change the way that you experience life. I think that is a part of what the gospel is. It's about how deeply change can come into your life. Because Christ, what is the gospel? The gospel is this, that Christ came into our experience as God. He came in flesh in order to break the bondages in our life, to break the bondage of sin and break the bondage of what death can do to you and break the bondage of what all of the lies that the devil pours into your life, to break the bondage of all of that and to give you brand new life. And that life is change, it's transformation. Not easy, not effortless. Not conveniently delivered to your heart or mind's door like an Amazon package, but possible.